It's campground review time.
Picacho Peak State Park in Picacho, Arizona.
Which is about 30 minutes north of Tucson. The big city, downtown Tucson. We wouldn't experience that.
A ton of breweries, which was super, super fun.
Lots of breweries down there. Some good food too. We ate
a botanical garden.
Oh yeah, we went to the Tucson Botanical Garden.
Which is really cool. A ton of cactus.
Yeah, that was really cool. They have all the big flowering cactus, and they had a butterfly garden going on, so we got to see these monster, like head-sized butterflies scooting around. So we made a good day of it. But basically, we had to go to the laundromat. So we made a day in Tucson because of laundry day, and it was worth it. And it was
Had lunch at the quesadillas.
Oh, the quesadillas!
Really good.
It's like some of the best Mexican food I've had since we've been on the road.
I think it probably is the best since we've had.
Yeah, and it's like attached to a Circle K, so don't get scared. If you look up the quesadillas and you're like, there's a place attached to a gas station.
Definitely a hole in the wall, but those are the best places.
Still go to it.
Yeah.
And they've got about 5 salsa verdes to choose from, and every one of them are better than the last one. So that place is amazing. We definitely recommend that one. Other than Tucson, actual Picacho Peak, it's we got into the big desert land.
Yeah, the big cactus. Ty's been wanting to see them since we got to the desert, and now we finally get to see them.
I was starting to think they were only on Looney Tunes, and they weren't a real thing at all. And I was thinking these things were like 10 foot tall. No, these Saguaro cactus are like 25 foot tall, like trees. And they all got a personality. Oh, their arms all do something different. They're all saying something else, and they're great. Oh, I want them in Florida.
This park is relatively small. I mean, compared to most state parks, it's not that big. It's right off the highway. You can see I-10 from where we are, but you can't really hear it, so...
No, the road it's not too bad as far as like the noise on the road, because we can look over and see it right now, and there's a train track that runs along it too, but really we weren't bothered by that at all. Even the light pollution wasn't bad. The night sky was still beautiful, lots of shooting stars, and had a good time. There's this nice like rock ledge right here that kind of blocks from the interstate that might be helping us out here. Yeah,
and our side I think is the furthest back from the road. We're at A7.
A7, we're at loop A. I think there's 3 loops total. There's A, B, and C. C will probably have the better sunsets because there's nobody in front of you.
But it's also closest to the road.
Also closest to the road. Loop A, we had a great sunrise, but it's starting to be like 90 degrees during the day, so we've had to start waking up to an alarm, which I'm not for.
To get our hikes in.
Yeah, but I'll wake up to a 5 o'clock alarm to go and do a hike. And that's what we had to do for the Picacho Peak hike, which was Hunter's Trail, 1.6 miles from the trailhead to get there. So one way, 1.6, you're coming 1.6 back. But the neat thing about this hike is it's like drilled... They just drilled stakes and cables into this rock face, basically, and you're essentially pulling yourself up the whole time.
Yeah, thankfully we met the Terrys, which were from Florida.
Terry from Florida.
And they gave us gloves. I mean, we read that gloves were recommended, but it definitely made a big difference because there were some parts in the trail where we had to hoist ourselves up.
Yeah, and then we got videos of it too. It was pretty fun. I'm sure it doesn't look as crazy on video.
It was my favorite trail so far.
It was a lot of fun. It was like an adventure trail because you're actually doing something. You're not just walking in the forest. But there's a sunset trail here that we've heard is a nice trail, but essentially a long walk through the desert. So we chose to do the climb and get the views.
If it was a little bit cooler, we probably would have done that, but it's just too hot to be in the sun for that amount of time.
Yeah.
Just walking.
Yeah, and every time we go somewhere different, there is a different plant to look at. This time it was the Saguaro cactus, which are the big ones, and the Palo Verde tree, which essentially means green wood, I'm pretty sure. And it is exactly that. It's a green wood tree with yellow flowers.
Yeah,
and
they're beautiful.
It's the craziest
thing.
thing.
And the bees love them too.
And there is on the way up to the trail, if you look on the rock face, you can see massive honeycomb and hanging off of the cliff face. I'm not sure how many people have noticed that, but there is a solid block of honeycomb, and it is really buzzing with bees. So there's probably some nice fresh Palo Verde honey up there.
And we're here in April right now, and they have a severe water shortage. So we had to bring our own water in. They do have water in the restrooms. The showers are really nice, but they do ask you to conserve water because they are in a drought right now.
But these sites don't actually have water year round.
No.
Yeah,
we had to bring our own water.
Bring your own water. We brought a little 5-gallon thing, and it got us through the whole time. And as needed, we could just go up there and get some stuff from the bathroom sink. So, I mean, it worked out fine. We were never parched. No. We survived.
I think that's it for this site. Super, super awesome. Right off the highway. Beautiful. I mean, even though there's a good amount of people here, like our site, it still felt really secluded.
We have a big backyard.
Yeah, there's no one really by us, which is really nice.
It was beautiful.
All right, now off to Lost Dutchman.
Lost Dutchman.
Bye.
Bye. Loop A, Site 7 at Picacho Peak State Park. Nice pull-through site. It's electric only here, so bring your own water. There's Picacho Peak in the background. You got a nice hike going up there that you'll see videos of. They've got nice views all the way around, big cactus everywhere. Again, this is Loop A. We got a nice big backyard over here too. Fire pit and picnic table. Back there's a pad where we had our clam shelter set up. That was a beautiful stay. All packed up, ready to get down the road.
Beautiful morning at Picacho Peak. Ton of birds. Hi, girl. Well, made it to the top of Picacho Peak from the Hunter Trail. It was a little climb, but it was worth it. Bom, bom, bom.